Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's your host, Delano, on the FanWire podcast. I hope you're ready for some action because we got a good one again tonight. We're going live. Doing it live with the Washington Mystics and the Connecticut Sun. Hey, it's your host, Delano, your trusted voice for Washington Mystic content. We about to get to it. I hope y'all ready because we go get some action tonight. Yeah. Let's get to it. Y'all ready? So let me know what y'all think is going to be the outcome of tonight's action. Is it going to be the Mystics or the Connecticut Sun? Y'all know I'm rolling with the Mystics all the way through. I hope you're ready because it's about to go down. Right. So y'all let me know how y'all watching the game. Y'all watching it on what y'all watching it on? Let me know. You watch it on League Pass? Gotcha. All right. Almost time. Here we go. Had to find it. Had to find it. Had to find the action. I didn't realize we were on Ion tonight. Gotcha. All right, let's see here. Yes, indeed. We're going to get the dub tonight. Okay, DC Sports says Mystics to win. Wrong one up. Win 78 to 58. Listen on the radio. True, true. I like that score. I'm with that. That's right. Let's go, Mystics. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button real quick, real quick. Let's get some more folk in here. This helps us get a super duper packed party when y'all hit that like button. I appreciate you. All right. Real quick, let me know what y'all think about the new YouTube thumbnails that we doing over here at the FanWire podcast. Let me know if they spot on or what. All right. So Sonia Citron had 28 points in the last game against Minnesota. We went down with an L. But if she have that kind of output again tonight, we got something cooking for sure. All right, Michaela got to hit threes tonight. I'm with you. If she can get 2 threes, we cooking. That's right. I think she got to cook in the last game. I think she hit like 3 or 4 threes the last game. And we played Connecticut. I think that's right. Let me see here. this. Okay. Interesting note. Connecticut is without their regular head coach tonight. They got the assistant coach filling in due to an illness. So, yeah, that's interesting. Yep, cakewalk. I like that. Cakewalk. I'm with that. Let's get them out the way. Let's send them packing early. Let's get this screen popping. All right, they saying that we definitely should get this game. Even Vegas said we're going to get the game. Yep. They say we slightly should get them. I think we're going to get them way out the way. I'm not even worried about it. It's going to be over in the first quarter. All right. So we on the road in Connecticut. Let's get to it. There we go. Injury report. Haley Van Leaf is out. Sonia Rivers is out. We getting this. We getting this. Anissa Moore is out. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Let's not even play with our food tonight. And for the Mystics, nobody's on the injury report. Beautiful. I love it. Let's go. Okay. So the starters tonight. This thing is moving around. Oh, there we go. Get y'all back on the screen here. Grinder gets the first shot, no good. Shakira rebound, secured. Getting it up the court. Georgia has it going across half court. Let's see what we do. Okay, get it to Shakira. Easy work, easy money. If you didn't put your bet in, you probably want to put a bet in tonight. Mystics all the way. Back. Let me go ahead and put another bet in. All right, Georgia with the rebound. Pushing the rock. I like the pace so far. All right. Got it to Kiki. Swing. Sonia gets it back to Georgia. Look like she's going to take it. No shot on that one. Okay, little back wrap around pass to Shakira with the three. Let's go. Is it going to be that kind of night tonight? I think so. Okay. Grinder got it down low. Shoots over Shakira. Good shot from the paint. Okay. Uh-oh. Moving too fast. Turnover. Shakira throws it out of bounds. Okay. We noticed that Shakira got a knee wrap on. This is probably from the knee bang she had against Indy. So let's just make sure she's doing all right. All right. It looks like it'll be a heavy dosage of grinder tonight. Kiki cannot be stopped down low. Going to the free throw line, missed the bunny. It's all right. It was through some contact. Right. Kiki at the free throw line. Missed her first shot. She got to get these. Come on, Kiki. Lock in. Okay. Can has it. I'm sure she's going to be, if not the secondary scorer, well, actually, no. She's going to be the secondary scorer for Connecticut. For sure. Will Amon get 10 points tonight? Yes. Yes, I think so. Mid-range jumper from the side. Money. Cons should probably have a big night tonight. Probably about 13, 15 points. Okay, Shakira got it. Rub screen to Sonia. She kind of loses it. 5 on the shot clock. There you go. There you go. Sonia, easy work. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Diamond Miller gets it down low. They just losing the ball. It should be that kind of night. All right. Shakira got it. Shakira has, 3 rebounds already? Yeah. Shakira took a little pop in the mouth. As long as she got all her teeth, she be all right. I think she playing with that mouthpiece. Because if not, yeah. Yeah. Shakira tough. She proved her toughness. She'll be back. Might got to clean something up. A little clean up work. Yeah, she definitely caught that one. Let's see here. Okay, Mystics, let's get this win despite the coaching. Hey, we're going against the assistant coach. We should have a better outcome tonight. Connecticut is without their head coach tonight. So things should be better tonight. Wow, let's go, Sonia. Yep. Austin is a double machine. You got that right. That's going to happen tonight. Because they probably going to get grinding in foul trouble. even though Connecticut is gonna use Grinder a lot, but I think we're gonna get her in foul trouble. Try to get her on the bench. All right. Yeah, Mabry went off. That 53 ball. I thought it was 54. It's 53? Either way, it's crazy work. If whoever put a bet in with her last night won for sure. All right. So y'all think it's going to be a common file, a regular file, or they're going to upgrade it? What y'all think? Let's put in the comments real quick, real quick, real quick. All right, we're saying one got to upgrade. Should be a tech. Okay. All right, maybe we can flat out score. Always could. Brittany elbow to the grill is getting upgraded. I think y'all right. I think y'all on it. Hold up, they call that a common foul? Did I hear that right? Crazy work. It's always this same referee team that be trying to do us dirty. All right, Legend Walker's initiating the offense. Get it to LeCaine. Pick from Griner. Turnover. We probably got what about a good 7 steals already. Shakira going to work. Okay, Shakira got stuff. Dang. Oh wow. Shakira tried to get it back. It didn't work. All right. Bad pass from Georgia. Come on, Georgia. See, they doubling Georgia. Make it difficult for us to get the ball in. Georgia off the front of the rim again. Come on. All right. Kira trying to go to work. Gets it to Cody. All right. Shakira for 3. Block. Goodness gracious. Come on. All right, y'all. This is unacceptable. Y'all need to get this together. They still a WNBA team. We got to play him. There you go, Cody. Good work. Get to the free throw line. I like that. There we go. That's why Cody is on the thumbnail. Yeah. Cody going to work. Okay. Right. All right. Score is 10-9. Connecticut. We went out on a good run, and then they started to claw back in this game. It is scoring by committee on the Connecticut Sun. Everybody got 2 points. On our side, Shakira got 6. Kiki got 1. And yeah, we're going to see how the rest of this goes. All right, y'all, hit that like button, hit that like button. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Let's get some more folk in here. Kurt, you say you hate the horn set with A-more on the floor? Yeah. I'm with you. You say you get elbowed in the grill, no upgrade. That's not a good look for the outcome for us. Remember, this is the same lead ref that always, it seemed like she got an axe to grind against us. It never fails. Never fails. We got to beat Connecticut and the ref tonight. Summer Breeze, thanks for checking in from Maryland. Where y'all checking in from? Let me know. Let me know where y'all tapping in from tonight. Yep, you're right. This crew is not good at all. See, they collapsing on the post. And that's it. Was a bad angles, bad pass. All right, Cody, what we got? Goodness. Cody, make your free throws. They free. All right, settle in. Let's lock in. Let's get this 10th point. Missed 2 free throws. Come on, bro. All right, Leah Edwards. All right, what we got? Swing. Kiki got it. Rub. Okay. Cody gets it down low. The LB. Easy work. I like that. Kiki with the bunny. All right, scores 11-12. We're settling down. Neil Glama gets it to Diamond. No, Aaliyah Edwards, and that was a travel. Let's go. Deloach, thanks for checking in from District Heights, Maryland. PG County in the building. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Cody's initiating. Who's that foul on? Sure. All right. We got the battle of the bigs now. Brittany Griner going against Lauren Betts. Brittany picked up another foul, it looks like. Going across. Sonia going across, touched up Sonia a little bit. They was like, we're not having that. They might get Brittany Griner out of here faster than we think. She literally just stepped foot back on the court. Literally. Yeah, touching somebody up. Hey, with all that just happened with Caitlin Clark and how they put the hammer on Alyssa Thomas, everybody's on watch tonight. If it's anything remotely anything, they blowing the whistle. Believe that. We just need to take it to the rack. Let's make the refs work in our favor tonight. There you go. That's what we gotta do. He said Brittany out there stealing money. Hey, you know, she's a defensive presence. She's a big body, you know. In Connecticut, she have value. Other teams, maybe not so. But also, you got to remember this. With them moving to Houston, Brittany is from Houston. That's another, that's a strategic front office move for that move. Yeah, she going to continue to get some money. Believe that. You say you would still take Griner on your team any day? True that. Yeah, she touched it up. That's 100% facts. Deion Sardines. Brittany Griner's definitely returning to Houston, for sure. You said it ain't stealing if they give it to you. That is facts. That is facts. She is freely taking freely accepting what they give it, for sure. Lucy Olsen's in. Let's go. Yeah, I'm interested to see how she's going to do against Ledger Walker. Ledger Walker got some size on her. It'll be interesting. Let's see how it go. Figure one. Let's go. They owed us that one from the first one. That was a makeup. Because the first one against Shakira was egregious. That was a makeup call. All right. Bad passes. Terrible passes. They passing like they back in high school. Yeah, I'm with you. That was a flagrant, but the other one wasn't. That was a definite makeup call. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We making bonehead moves right now. Okay, they starting to call this super tight. Let's think that, you know what, this game is on Ion. You know what, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do some research and see if games that are played on Ion, like national televised games, have higher scores. If so, might mess around. They might be trying to get this score up. I wonder if this is for TV. All right. Cody's initiating. Let's go. Okay, Angela Dolacek. I like that spin. All right, what we got going on? All right. Burke got it. Shoots over Cody. No good. Got a rebound. Sonia pushing it. Pulls it back out. Gets it to Dolacek. Down low to Lauren Betts on the block. Going to work. All right. Going to the free throw line. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, LB to the free throw line. First of two. She misses it. With Connecticut being without two of their best players, we should be dogging them right now. Okay, we missed it. And Connecticut gets the rebound. Ledger Walker is bringing it up on Lucy. Let's see what we got. Looked like they was going to run their version of the horn set. They dropped it into a different play. All right, let's see. Leah Edwards for three, no good. Lauren Betts, easy work. Let's go. All right, Lucy. Good kick. Sonia for three. Oh, we getting rebounds like that? Oh, yeah. Sonia put that up short, but she was out there working. If it's one play I ain't mad at, if she shoot the occasional air ball, she out there working. It's Sonia Citron. Because she's gonna get that back later on in this game. I ain't even worried about it. Okay. You know, Leah Edwards be wanting to have good games against us. She wanted to prove that trade was a little nearsighted. Good move, bad footwork. Okay, scores 14-12. Lucy's bringing it up. Nella Gloma. Nella Gloma is a rookie international. She's definitely known for her defense. Lucy can't be picking that ball up against her. They're trying to take Citron out of there. Yeah, Dugalich. We're a little out of whack. We need to slow it down. Let's run some offense. Shakir has secured the rebound. Buckets. She a little tired. We need a timeout. We need timeout. Let them get their win back. All right. 24 seconds left in the quarter. Good luck, Lucy. She should have kicked that back to Cody. All right, what we got in 1.7 seconds? All right. What y'all think gonna happen in this second quarter? Who will get the second quarter? I think we go get the second quarter again. Gary Burns, Mystics will win the game. I'm with you on that. There we go, Mystics. Yeah. All right. Shakira still has 6 points. Sonia got 3. Dolce got 2. And matter of fact, let's see what's the other. See what the rest of these scores looking like. Do you think they go score more points in the second quarter? You think they go settle in, or we gonna have another low output second quarter? What y'all think? Real quick, let's put in the comments real quick. All right, so for the Mystics, Kiki has 3 points, 1 steal, no rebounds. Shakira has 6 points, 4 rebounds. Sonia Citron, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Georgia has a rebound and 2 assists. For Connecticut, Diamond Miller, 2 points. Brittany Griner, 2 points. Olivia Nelson-Adada, 2 points. Ledger Walker, 2 points. And Lacan, 2 points. Leah Edwards, 2 points too. They got a lot of twos. Do I think Thomas should have been suspended for more games? Nah. They did a slowdown. Somebody on YouTube did a slowdown video, and it looked bad. It looked worse than. I'm not gonna say it looked worse. It looked bad, right? But I don't think it was super intentional. You know, we know Alyssa got a interesting track record, right? But The way that she positions herself to get up, she was on her shoulder, and then it slipped down to her neck. Either way, you are in control of your body, and will be held responsible. So, hey, it is what it is. She got that 1 game suspension. If it happens again, yeah. Okay. Kira got it. Kick it to Amore. Amore splits the defense, throws it up. And they called a foul. But even still, she need to get that. She need to make that layup. Okay. So Georgia hit a 3. I thought she was about to get 5 points. Let's see here. Okay, Cody for 3. No good. Shakira got the rebound. That's her all night. But she is getting. It's like she don't have the lift that she normally has. I wonder if it's with that something going on with her knee. That's keeping her, because she definitely got the lift that she normally got. She wouldn't be getting blocked like this. All right, Shakira missed the free throw. Come on, lock in, lock in, lock in. Okay, so Nelson. Oh wow. Nelson Adota's out with 3 fouls. Brittany Griner got 2 fouls. Here come big Reagan Beard. Hold on, what happened? What happened? What I miss? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy work. 3 of 11 from the line. Crazy work. That's a big pick. Good grief. All right, y'all. Let's tap in. Georgia Amore. Cody got it. Taking it to the rack. Easy work. There you go. Just put it up there. Don't even try to be pretty with it. There you go. Yep, Big Bears is in there. All right, Georgia. Close out. Fouls the jump shooter again. That was a moving pick by Bears. Okay, you say, I'm sorry, I don't like the free throw game and the refs. We might take an L. Nah. I can't say that. I can't say that. But I'm with you with the refs. They be on some weird stuff, man. You're the Gatlin. That's who it is. Because matter of fact, was it Jared Gatlin? Is that who it is? Right, let me take a look. Yeah, number 24 be on some other stuff too. But he's not the main culprit here. Jared, I don't like her either as a ref. At least, especially against us. Shakira taking it to work. Shakira, you can't be doing dribbling in the traffic. They are sitting there waiting on that. Shakira will have like 15 rebounds. Georgia almost threw it away. All right, Michaela. You like these rims? Okay. It was in and out. Diamond Miller's pushing it down the court. Gets it to Walker. No good. Okay, he said, I know I'm mad. I said it, but don't like the way they're going. Is going. Oh man, we gotta start playing like we trying to win. Our spacing is atrocious. Full block shots. Good grief. It felt like it's 25. Like to miss 8 free throws and we only 2 minutes into the game, 2 minutes into the second is horrible. It's facts. Okay, Leah got it. Top of the key on Kiki. She's trying to do her thing. No good. Here got another rebound. Bad pass again. Again. Call timeout. Take Georgia out. Take her out. You said don't let Burke get hot. Yeah. We're going to be back in this game. Okay. It's such bad spacing. They are clogging the paint and passing lanes. Back. Yeah, she's on a short leash again. I don't get it. I don't get it. Georgia get to do whatever she want, whenever she want, as bad as she want. And she lives again. She's like a vampire. For real. Amor is not the answer at point guard. Yep. 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 Yeah, that's who it is. Tony Patello is the ref that be on some other stuff when she refs the Mystic games. Yeah, you might be on to something. I just don't want to. I just don't want to agree. I just don't want to. But you might be right. You might be right. All right. Diamond Miller has 4 points. Legend Walker has 2. Aaliyah Edwards has 4. Kenny Burke has 5. That's still the players on the floor right now. Kiki with 3. Shakira with 6, but 9 rebounds. Sonia Citron with 3, and Georgia with 3. With the way we were rebounding, we should be up. We should be up. It shouldn't be 23-19. Okay, you say I want to see 5 trips up the floor without running a set, straight pushing it. We were doing that. We was pushing it and we was turning it over. All right. Kiki gets it to Lauren Betts. Gets it to Georgia. Okay, Kiki's going to work on a lead. That should be easy work. No. Mm. Get this together. 5 minutes, 31 seconds, or 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the quarter. We at halftime. All right, Georgia has it. Can't see what people doing. Can't see over her defender. All right, Sonia got it with a deep three. No good. Kiki gets a rebound. We had a chance. No good. Come on, y'all. Let's get this together. Yeah, Sony's pressing. Yep. It's like she knows she should be doing better than this. That was a blown assignment. There was no reason for a double team in that moment. Yeah, what are we doing, Joe? What are we doing? Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's hit this like button. Yeah, I do. None of this is good. Kiki, what you gonna do? Come on, Kiki. Bruh. What are you doing? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Did they like hang out in Connecticut last night or something? What is the problem? Oh, Reagan Bears took Lacan out. This is a super sloppy game. This game should not be on national television. All right. Leah Edwards. We don't need Lacan getting it going. Okay. Good. She missed it. That's with the rebound. Gets it to Georgia. Okay, Georgia. No, that was a super side step to the corner three. All right. Score is 26-22. Con going to the free throw line. Coach need to be throwing stuff at halftime. Forget the wake up speech. He need to tear the locker room up. Why in the blue hell are the Mystics losing to the worst team? Your question is as good as ours. We don't know what's going on. We better wake up. We better get it together. You say sit Sonia for a minute. I wouldn't be mad at it. Get it, let her, get whatever that is out of there. I ain't mad at that strategy at all. Is it possible that there's some hangover from the Minnesota late collapse? I hope not, especially not against Connecticut. If this was against New York or somebody, possibly, but it's no way, it's no reason. It's not justifiable if this happens if that's the reason is against Connecticut. No, it better not be for real. Yep, the Suns are competing despite their record. They are still the worst team. Yeah, but they not playing like the worst team tonight. They look like us. We gotta get this together. Cody should be a point guard. If the play breaks down, she can go to the bucket. Georgia's stagnant. I like that. I like that. Okay, still don't care about Amore, hit a three, can't guard, can't get in the offense. I get you. I get you. All right, let's see here. All right. Scores 27-22, folks. Let's see what's popping off tonight. All right. Scores 28-22. Georgia's initiating. I like that. I like that. Okay. Trying to get to the LB. On Reagan Bears. LB going to work. Travel. Bruh. Why is it the teams this year keep playing down to competition? It got to be a coaching thing. It's coaching and player. It's both of them. Kind of is warming up. That's not good. Let's see here. LB to Kiki. Kiki had a mean seal on Burke. Burke had the foul. What are we fouled? Georgia comes in and fouls. All right. All right, Sonia getting us into this offense. A little staggered. Yeah, they're playing with a whole lot more intensity than us. All right, good seal, Kiki. Good work. Good work. All right. Khan commits the foul. Trying to go over top of the screen. Connecticut is in all kind of foul trouble tonight. I think they're not even gonna have enough players to end this game the way that they foul it. All right, Sony. Knockdown free throws. Let's go. He says like washing paint dry. You're right. All right, Cody, what you got for me? All right, last possession of the quarter for us. Okay, maybe not. All right, Legend Walker, Mr. 3, halftime. All right, when your team is not ready to play, it's a coaching problem because you can always sub players out and people who want to play. Respect. Mystics and Fire both playing poorly to tanking teams. What's the score of that game, the other game? Let me know. Okay. We need Portland to get back in that. We need them to win that game. Because that impacts our draft pick. All right. So what happened in that third quarter? I mean the second quarter here. Yeah, this game should not be this close. We're playing a team that is 3-15, and they only 2-7 at home. We need to come out blazing in the third quarter. or we going home with an L. This is the definition of playing down to your competition. That's a coaching problem. You got to create faster pace and defend the paint without fouling. This is embarrassing so far, losing to one of the worst teams in the WNBA. All right. Let's see here. And to be losing to a team that's without two of their best players, it's Sonia Rivers and Anisha Moore. There's no excuse for this. None. All right. So the game leader so far, you got Kira Austin with 6 points, 9 rebounds. Georgia Amore has 2 assists, but she got 3 turnovers. LeCon for Connecticut has 6 points. Leah Edwards has 5 rebounds. And Ledger Walker has 2 assists with no turnovers. That's important. Your point guard not having turnovers. Right. Kiki got 5 points, 4 rebounds. Sonia got 5 points, 4 rebounds. And Dolce still got 2, and Cody got 2. Yeah, this is not a great game. We got 26 points at halftime. This is terrible work. Okay, he said, did I ever do a poll to see how the fan base feel about Sydney? No, I haven't. But that's a good one. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. All right. We're 17 games in right now. I'm not trying to hear this we young. We should be adjusted. This is coaching. Yeah. The commentators must have said that or something. Or did somebody put that in the comments? Let me know. You're right. Straight Rudy Poo. Yeah, 26 points in 20 minutes. Ridiculous. Yeah. All right, who y'all think will be on our starting 5 coming out of halftime? I think it's going to be, to get us a spark, it's going to be Cody. It's going to be Sonia, Kiki, Shakira, and Lucy. Yeah, it's either going to be Lucy or Kayla. That's what I think. What y'all think? Who y'all think is going to be the Mystics 5 on the court coming out of halftime? Exactly. Facts. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Facts. I'm gonna say this doesn't have any doesn't have excitement like we normally been having. They're not making it easy for us tonight. Who you think? You know damn well Georgia is going to be on the floor. Eh, I was being optimistic. I was being hopeful. But you probably right. You probably right. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button real quick. Hit the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. But hit that like button. Let's get these likes up. We still at the first quarter amount of likes. Yeah, let's get these likes up. All right, so you said the same starting five, starting the second half. Sydney is a creature of habit. Is Cassandra in the doghouse? Where is she at? Yeah. She in the same one as Rory, the same one as Flores. Yeah. DC Sports says Georgia needs to step up more for us. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let's go, Mystics. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Kurt's agreeing with Shar. All right. The score is still close. It's 30-26. It's an ugly game. It's a grinded out game. But again, the score is still close. We can get this. We just got to come out and play halfway decent, and we got this W. Let's wake it up. Let's wake it up. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. All right, let's talk about these team stats real quick. Let's see how this first half went. All right. So both teams shot the same exact amount of shots, 30 shots, but Connecticut is shooting better. They're shooting 40%. We're shooting 30%. Neither team is shooting well from three. We're shooting better. We made 3 compared to their 1. But they still up. You know what's going to come back to? Free throw shooting. That's what's going down to. We shooting 38% from the free throw line, 5 of 13. If we made half of our free throws, this would be a different game. If not, if we were shooting 80, this would be a totally different game. We got to shoot free throws. We got to shoot the easy stuff. We got to get these easy ones. We're beating Connecticut on the boards as we should. Their 2 primary post players have been on the bench in foul trouble. That's another thing. Their primary bigs are in foul trouble, and we're still losing. Make you shake your head. All right, Cassandra Prosper is a long, athletic can defend 4 positions and score when needed. Out of all the players that gets minutes, none of them are at the point guard, including Georgia. So you should play your best 5: Cody, Sonia, Michaela, Kiki, Shakira. He should play Georgia in the spot as a shooter. I wouldn't be mad at that adjustment, for sure. Yeah, if Cassandra Prosper came in, she can run the floor. She can defend, take up space, especially against how Connecticut's playing. She should probably have 4 steals by the end of the game. Back to the team stats. Equal neck and neck with assists. Connecticut is getting us with steals. And we got too many turnovers. We got to be better than this. All right, so we should be coming back soon from half. All right. How many points do y'all think the Mystics is going to score in the third quarter? Let's put it in the comments real quick. Let me know. Let me know. $13 points? Dang. Kirk Carlson, come on, 13 points? That's crazy work. Even though that's kind of consistent with what we've been doing, right? Okay. All right. Summer Bree says 28 points. Okay. Shahir, 20 points. Okay. Yeah, Shakira ain't got no left right now. Shakira playing with tunnel vision. Yeah, that's facts. The flow is not good, not at all. That's right. That's supposed to be putting a bet in. I'm tripping. I gotta hear him put this in. I get my bread. All right, here we go. Getting back to the action. All right. Kiki inbounds it to Georgia. Okay, Sonya try to do a little curl. No good. Moving pick on Kiki. Same 5. Here we go. Okay, playing volleyball. Okay, Kiki got it and steps out of bounds. Bruh, what are we doing? Okay, see, I can't watch too many more halves like this. Yeah, Like the first one, that's facts. All right. Kind of the little dream shake right over top of Shakira. Bruh. This is. Mm, mm. Okay. Khan has it. They're trying to work it to Brittany. Shakira's fighting for her life. Gee whiz. Khan is getting to it with the reverse layup. Looking like Inspector Gadget out there. Go Gadget Arms out there. All right. Shakira has it, top of the key. Travel. We got every possession is a turnover starting the second half. This will give you a headache. This will give you a headache. Nelson Dota gets it back with a high low to Griner. Finally missed the shot. Okay. Sonya like she about to go to work. Sonya, you got Ledger Walker on and get to the work. All right, Georgia for three. Splash. We need to continue to have Georgia as the shooter instead of the initiator. We got a better chance with that. All right, Kiki gets the rebound. Shakira has it. Great pass. All right, Sonya for three. Oh. Hold up, what happened? Another turnover? Was you stepped out of bounds? Come on, man. Right, there we go. I like that high low. Okay. Scores 31-34, Connecticut. Griner kicks it to Ledger Walker, three. Okay, no, it's foul. Okay. Ledger Walker. And Shakira dribbling, turnover. Mm. All right, Kiki got it. Mm. Every time Shakira dribbles the ball into the paint, it becomes a turnover. Every time. All right, Kiki misses another free throw. Mm-mm. Kiki is 1 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Come on, get the 2 free throws. Dog. Did he like run them out of the gym in practice or something? Where are our legs? Mm-mm-mm. We need to make a trade. Yeah, if we had Ledger Walker, this would be a different team for sure. Yep. Yep. Unfortunately. All right. 39-31, the Sun. Nelson Adota, 2 points. What is going on? There you go. Yeah, get Cody in the game. Let's get some energy. Should have came out of half court like that. All right. Sonia, you got it. On your way to the line. Mm. Every time we lose, it's at the free throw line. It's looking like deja vu. All right, Kayla hit one. She broke the streak. Let's get it back together. Can't win, missing free throws. Now you see points. Yeah. Missing free throws, refs, coaching, game flow. Facts. All right. Come on with it. Getting offensive rebounds. They're about to go. Good block, Shakira. All right. Georgia got it. Go spin move. Push Ledger Walker down on the flow. All right, Shakira. Bruh, how do you miss that? Put Lauren in. Put Lauren in the game. Okay, Sonya for 3. No good. And then Lacan just beats down the floor. Not paying attention. All right. Okay. All right. Kiki, 2 points. We needed a bucket. Yeah, it looked like we bringing in some heat from the bench. Whenever we can get a dead ball. Let's see here. Mystics need a woman head coach. They love sitting too much like a dad. They need a woman that would get in their shit. You may be onto something. Yeah, I agree. Shakira need to take a seat. Something ain't going right tonight. Coach Sydney is being out coached by their assistant coach. If we lose, he's officially on the hot seat. He might be on the hot seat with the fans. I don't think he's on the hot seat with management. I think they want him to ride this out. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad to put 5 new players in either. If they ain't trying to, if they don't got energy, if they ain't got it tonight, let somebody else rock it out. See what else can happen. Shake it up. Because this is ridiculous. We down 10 points. Mm-mm-mm. All right. We are shooting 7 of 17 from the free throw line. And if we hit our free throws, this game will be tied. All right, Ronika Hodges, their coach tonight. It's a solid player. So not shocked at her running the team, but we have more talent. Should be doing better. I agree. All right, Georgia with the rebound off the missed free throw. LB is in there. Gets it to Sonia. Kicks it to Cody. Cody's trying to see what you want to do. Angela Dolchik has it. Gives it to LB on the block. Go to work. All right, there we go. 2 points. There we go. All right, Kennedy Burke with a 3. Terrible pass, Georgia. And she don't never say my bad. She don't never be like my bad. That was me, my bad. Sonya got it. They doubling Sonya. LB. They foul her in the paint. All right, LB It's a free throw, bro. Mm-mm-mm. All right. She gets the second free throw. Score is 48-38 Connecticut. Olivia going to LB. Gets the bucket in the paint. All right. All right. Georgia has it. Good move. Good one dribble. There you go. I like that, Sonia. Okay. Let's cut this. Let's win this. Let's win this quarter. Knock this quarter out. Jeez, Lord. Leah Edwards looking like what we thought Leah Edwards was going to be. All right. Kurt says if we lose against the worst team, owner needs to fire Sydney. They'll let him get on the bus. He got to find his own way home. All right, let's see here. Cody ain't even touched the ball. Smack my head. We really need a true point guard that's going to make sure everyone gets touches. Yeah. Yeah. We got players that are actually getting open, but Georgia just can't see them. We looking bad. Like bad. Good D, LB. Cody got it. I like that. Right back to LB. Face up. No good. Diamond Miller is forcing it down the track. And she Euroed into a block shot. Yeah, Sony. All right, Georgia got it. Picking up the pace. Yeah, Cody. Georgia for three. Splash Mountain again. We got to give her credit today. She's spacing that floor with her jump shot. She didn't hit, what, 3 or 4 3-pointers? We got to give her credit tonight. Leading the offense? Just have her out there and shoot. Let her spread the floor and shoot. That's going to open it up for the rest of the players. This is the first time I think I've seen Ashton Jackson all season. Rookie out of Duke. All right. Georgia with her Steve Nash dribble. At least she didn't pick the ball up. All right. Citron got it. Taking to the rack on Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner fouls her. Brittany got 3 fouls. Like everybody on Connecticut got 3 fouls and they still winning. Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Let's get to the free throw line. Let's cut this lead down. All right, Sony, free throw. She got 10 points. You said you still can't give A more no love? Nope. True. That's why she should come off the bench as our shooting guard. Okay. Yeah. All the threes came off of busted plays. That is true. But she's still knocking them down. She's still knocking them down. If coach would put her in a position, that type of position in the offense, we might be getting the cooking something. Georgia with the rainbow. Almost no cigar. All right. It's good to get to the free throw line, but when they get there, they have to make them. That's facts. We've been living at the free throw line, and we are shooting a ridiculous percentage. Well, the free throw percentage is increasing. It's still bad, but it's increasing. We have 52%. But our shooting percentage is 37%. This is not good. All right, folks. Score is 52-47, third quarter. Kiki got 9 points. Sonia got 11. Georgia got 12. Best with 3. Cody only got 2. Connecticut, Nelson O'Dada, 10. Lacan, 8. Edwards, 6. Burke, 8. Let's see where we at. All right. We got 1 quarter to go. We're only down by 5. With that being said, what y'all think gonna happen in this fourth quarter? You think we're gonna turn it up? Or we're gonna get ran out the gym? What y'all think? Y'all think Connecticut gonna hold on to it? Or we gonna start finally playing like ourselves? Y'all let me know. Put it in the comments. Don't forget, hit the like button. It's important. It's how we get this content out to the rest of the Washington Mystic fans. Hit the like button. Let's see here. Again, score is 52-47. Most of Connecticut is in foul trouble. They're playing without Sinai Rivers tonight. They're playing without who's the other player that's out? They're playing without Anisha Moore. They're playing without Gianna Nipkins. And we still losing. All right. Burke for 3. It's a miss. Okay, they called a foul on Connecticut. Lawrence Lowndes says, turn up time. Let's turn up. All right, Georgia got it. Gets it to Kiki with a handoff. To Cody, back to Georgia. All right, we moving with some energy. Let's get it going. Michaela, pump fake. Take it to the rack. No foul. Should have been a foul. All right. That's a Dota. No good. All right. LB with the rebound. Cody got it. Dribbling through traffic. She's like, hey, I'm going to get us a bucket. I'm going to get to the free throw line. I'm going to get us a bucket. There you go. There you go. Let's slow this game. Let's slow this clock down. Let's say that. Let's slow the clock down. Let's get to the free throw line. Let's chip away as much as we can without that clock running down. This is Cody ball time now. There you go. Hit the free throw. Let's go. There we go. Let's get to it. Cody gonna turn his action up. There you go. All right. Cody got 3 points. All right. Oh. Good shot, Michaela. She must have took a little shot in the rib cage or something. She is feeling that. Whatever happened. All right, Georgia got it. Picked by LB. Got it. Trying to get it to LB. All right, here we go. Georgia. LB, long jump shot. Kiki with the rebound. Okay. All right, there you go, LB. Good entry pass, Michaela. Now we cooking. Now we turned up. Now we getting back to it. Score is 52-51. We got action. We're coming back. We've been playing with our food too long. It's time to stop playing with our food. We're about to get to it. Let's go. Harris is LB. Let's go. Stay active. I like that. I like that. D. Okay, you said, I mentioned a trade. Are you still looking at point guard? Yes. Yes. If we can get our hands on a young point guard, let's pull the trigger. We got draft capital. We can send some seconds and somebody. Hey, if we get our hands on a point guard that can shoot the ball, just play a little bit of defense, and got some speed. Hey, we might be on to something. We might be on to something. I gotta look at these rosters and see who that player could be. Yeah. Yo, we got to do something. Or even if it's a two guard that can play the point guard, better than what we got. Lauren is going good things, doing good things. Facts. Connecticut's French point guard. Ooh. You talking about Nell? If you talking about Nell, she's a small forward. If you're somebody else, let me know who you're talking about. Okay, the talent in the upcoming draft is too good to give up picks. I agree with you. But remember this, 2028, we can give away a second in that draft for sure. Because we got 2 first rounders. We're going to have our pick and we're going to have Chicago's pick. Remember, Chicago traded us a 2028 first in that J.C. Sheldon trade. So yeah, we can turn it up. All right, folks, hit that like button. Hit that like button. If y'all think that the Mystics is coming back and go get this W, hit the like button. Let the algorithm know that the Mystics going to win. Hit the like button. The like button. We need some likes. All right. Sonia getting the rest. George is getting the rest. No. Correction. George is on the floor. All right. Cody is playing Lacan. I like that matchup. Put some speed on her. Make it a little difficult. There you go. Force it into LB. Block shot. Cody's running it, is initiating. I like it. Bring it up the floor. Let's get this going. Cody kicks it to Amore. Amore's taking too much time. All right, Michaela got it. Takes it right to the rack. Big woman basketball. There we go. We in the lead. Let's go. Y'all hit that like button. We in the lead. All right. We set the wall up on the baseline. They had a dribble on through. All right. LB on Griner. Griner tough. Statue of Liberty hook shot. All right. We got it to Kiki. All right, LB. Show what you got. Show what you got. That's all right. Let's play some defense. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. That was a carry, wasn't it? All right, scores 56-53. The Mystics had the lead temporarily. Let's get it back. All right, Kiki. Trying to go to work. All right, Pretty Grind trying to put it with the move. No good. All right, handoff. Got it down to Kiki. All right, Kiki, go to work. I tell you, they call the most fouls in WNBA history. I never would have thought that Georgia would have 12 points in this game. All right. Here has it. Good cut to Michaela, and Michaela has butterfingers, and it goes out of bounds. She was too excited. She saw what she wanted to do before she actually had the ball in her hand. All right. Let's see. Khan has it, kicks it to Ledger Walker for three. Splash. You might as well put Lucy in. Even though Georgia has been a spark on offense, but just like what Kurt just said, her defense is trash. Blue Plains, trash. Actually, no, Blue Plains is the water treatment joint. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all from the area, y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see here. Snail's pace game. Yeah. Facts. All right. Scores. Connecticut. Brittany got 10. Olivia Nelson Odata, 10 points, 7 rebounds. Legend Walker, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 0 turnovers, 3 steals. She having a good game. All right. Talk about these Mystics. Georgia Amar, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers. Sonia Citron, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. Kiki, 9 points, 11 rebounds. Shakira, 6 points, 9 rebounds. She hasn't been back in the game in a while. She's only played 17 minutes of the game. I think she is done for the night. Let's see what this turns into. Because you remember I was saying that she looked like she didn't have the same lift that she would normally have. We got to keep an eye on that one. Let's see what happens to that. All right, yeah. Amor's threes don't mean ish if she can't guard her position. I'm not arguing with you. But I will say this. If we didn't have Georgia's 12 points from those threes today, we would be cooked up. Yeah. We would have 40 points. Crazy work. He took Cody out. The Mystics are playing 4-on-5. Yeah. All right, Summer Breeze. I'm crying, laughing at the trash like blue planes. If you are in the DMV, then you know. Yeah, that's your funky. Going through that water treatment plant. Good grief. All right. Security's back in. Okay. Georgia cannot get free. Okay. There you go, Kiki. There you go. All right. Scores 59-55. Shakira on Brittany. Okay, there we go. Rebound. Let's go. Shakira with 10 rebounds. Georgia for 3 again. No good. Okay. Iriafen fell over. Had me a little concerned there for a second. There you go, Michaela. Got to hit those. We got to hit these shots. We're getting some shots. We got to hit the shots. All right, Mr. Call a timeout. Oh no. No, Connecticut calls timeout. Tripping. All right. Coach Hall says Georgia needs to go. She need to go to the go? Or she just needs to go? Like leave. Assume you're saying leave. All right, where y'all checking in from? All right, scores 59-55. A little bit over 4 minutes to go. Let's see how this turns out. It's a brutal watch here, buddy. Coach Hall checking in from B More. True that. So, question: when the Mystic went up and played the games in B More, did you go to the games? Let me know. You're right. Sure, when we get those open looks, we got to knock them down. Facts. All right. So on the floor, Georgia Amore, Sonia Citron, Shakira Austin, Kiki Iriafen, and Michaela Onyenwere. Our starting lineup. Connecticut is bringing Kennedy Burke, Lacan, Ledger Walker, Nelson, Andata, and Griner. All right, let's see what's going to happen. We got to lock in. Go busted plays. Andata is getting to it. Okay. What in the world was that? Mm, mm, mm. We had this game. We had it back into a manageable score. And then we doing weird stuff again. Crazy Fist. He said you want chaos. Let's go, son. This is crazy work. It's crazy that Connecticut Sun fans can come in here and celebrate. Crazy work. Bro, I have no idea what we doing DC Sports. No clue. Unfortunately, you might be right. We might be losing this one. You take McMahon out. I don't get it. All right. Let's see what we can pull together. Let's see what we can pull together. We might need to get the assistant coach from Connecticut to be the coach. She know what she's doing. She calling timeouts when they supposed to be called. Gotta keep hope alive. Gotta keep it. We got time. We gotta get to cooking. All right, Georgia is taking a lot of time off this clock. Sonia with a step back. No good. Kiki with another foul. She got 5 fouls. Yeah, assistant coach out coaches head coach. Mm. All right, here's Lord. Shakira ain't got no lift. She been getting blocked all night. All right, Sony. Put it to work. Put it to work. All right. Less than 2 minutes to go. There you go. 3G fouled her. He said, don't let Sydney on the bus. He said, I swear, every set they run is like watching 2K. It's so structured and painful to watch. Two points from Georgia. Foul on the floor. It's not a shooting foul. Don't let it be a shooting foul. Would I use Shakira as trade bait? That will be a tough one there. Because when her knee is right, she could be solid. But since we need a point guard badly, that might be the piece that can get us somebody. That might be the piece that can get us somebody. But with her new contract, that might change up some things. If we had to put somebody on a trade block, it probably would have to be Shakira. Because she's gonna have the most value and can help a team got to go on a playoff run. That was up. But that will open it up for LB to get all the work she can use. I don't know. I'm still on the fence on trading Shakira at this point. I think ultimately it's going to happen. But just not right now. I'm thinking ultimately, because I think she had, a 3-year contract? Maybe next year. Trade deadline next year. Because by then, I'm sure they'll be like, yeah, Lauren need to get all her work done. Sure, Shakira will be trade bait, and we had to match the contract. We might get a horrible contract back though. Yeah. Let's see here. Georgia's inbounding. Gets it to Sonia. Sonia got to go to work. But they doubling her. But that's the one thing about Connecticut. They got all their defenders are long-armed defenders. Kiki on the con. Okay, good switch off. Cody on her. Kiki had the step. Okay. Shakira with the rebound. Joe, what in the world was that? What the hell are we doing? We are literally just giving them the ball. We just gave them the ball 2 possessions in a row. What the hell? We need to change. That's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. We are losing to a 3-16 team. Coach Hall, I don't understand it. We lost to let's count everything here. We lost to a team that's 3-16. Well, now they 4-16. We lost to a team that didn't have Anisha Mora, didn't have Sonia Rivers was without their head coach. There's no reason in the world why we lost this game. None. Absolutely none. Unless we're doing it for draft picks. Because if this was a draft pick game, if this was a tanking game, then I can see us losing. But I don't even, the way we lost and the way we played, I can't even say it's a tanking thing. I just think we just effed it up. We messed it up. Crazy Fist, call me a fair weather fan because I'm predicting sunny days in Connecticut. When y'all get to Houston, yeah. Y'all just got a victory today. Yeah. They ain't gonna get much more of the season. So question, are you in a Connecticut, Boston, that upper area of the United States, or are you in a different part of the United States? Let me know real quick. Crazy Fist, let me know. All right. What do you think Shakira will be traded to? That's a great question. I have a better answer for y'all when I get back on here, probably tomorrow. I got to look up some options. Turnover machine, Georgia. 100% fact. Matter of fact, we know Caitlin Clark is leading the league in turnovers, but I bet you Georgia is probably number 2. For sure. Yeah, Georgia be messing up, man. We didn't even get 15 points a quarter. Gee whiz. Forced passes. They know Georgia is going to look for Sonia. Yep. Amor and Shakira, I'm putting both on a trade block, including Sydney. I don't think we'll get trade. We will get any compensation for Sydney right now, or Georgia right now. We should have traded her early. Hey, when you like our squad, we go up and we go down. Yeah, we're going home to play a solid Portland Fire team. We got to win in too many games. They're trying to even this thing out. Just in case Chicago go on a run. Because who was the score in that game? The Chicago game. Because they played tonight. Ooh. Okay, Chicago got to cook it tonight. Maybe the brakes off of Portland. And then this was the first night that Vandersloot was back. And she had a solid game for 14 minutes. Okay, so this loss could be because Chicago looked like they about to start cooking. It could be that. It could be we're trying to even this thing out. Okay. Then again, I can't even say that because we didn't play well at all. I can't even say that's the case. We just lost this one. All right. I need this coach gone. I need Amor and Shakira gone also. All right, we have 1.83 million free cap space. We can absorb another max contract. Interesting. All right, Carlos Roberts. We need a women coach. Also played in this. Oh, who's also played in this league and will not care about hurting someone's feelings. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. Get somebody in here that's gonna light a fire under somebody. We might as well just tank the rest of the year. I want to be. I want us to get the best pick that we can get, no matter what. If that means we got to lose, cool. But we ain't got to lose bad. We ain't got to lose bad. We not even playing like we trying to win. If we continue to play like this, it could get brutal quick. He refuses to play our best players. Maybe making sure that we play Georgia no matter what is a part of the strategy. Something to think about. Kiki can't make free throws, layups, and Sonia is gambling tonight. You know what we could do? But it's going to suck. Because the money works. If you trade Shakira to Portland, not Portland, but to Toronto, and we get Bembe, what's her name? Timmy, because she got that $1 million contract up there for 1 year. And then we go after somebody. That could be an option. If we decide to go in that direction. Because if we do pull that move, it is for sure tankathon. For sure tankathon. For sure. All right, Shakira won't be traded until Lauren Best proves herself to be a clear-cut, reliable starter. You're probably right. You're probably right. But then again, if you free up that space for LB to get minutes and she don't got to look over her shoulder, she might flip that switch a little bit fast. She might. You know, y'all know I rock with Shakira. She's a hometown product of the area, but we gotta be real. This don't like it's working. Let's see here. Oh, different part. I used to live up in the Northeast, though. True. So are you going to continue to be a Sun fan, or when they become a Comet down in Houston? Let me know. I know you was disappointed when they said they was moving. I know it. We all been consistent. Amore and Sydney, bye-bye. Okay, let's see here. While I don't think the Sun will win that many games, it's nice to see them compete. I got to give them credit. They definitely compete. They play hard. They play together. But, you know, y'all have a better coach. I got better point guard play. You know, it is what it is. I think when y'all get your first pick next season, because Juju's going to y'all team, y'all gonna be solid next season. Let's see here. All right, Georgia was the high scorer. Shakira had the most turnovers. I think Georgia has potential. I think if Georgia's our leading scorer, we're going to lose. We've already lost. For real. Because the last time Georgia had a big offensive game, we lost that one too. If I'm not mistaken, let me look that up real quick. Yeah, so Georgia had a game where she had 12 points. We lost to Indy. If she scores over 10 points, we lost. For sure. Because I think in that same game, did we also did Sonia have a good night that night? Yeah, Sonia only had 12 points that night. Yeah, if Georgia is having more than 10 points and Sony's not having a good game, we lost. We lost. Now, I would take that trade for sure. Alana Smith and Isaiah James for Shakira, and maybe a second. I would take that trade. Alana Smith hasn't really panned out, but she can still be solid when it comes to rebounding and playing some minutes. But Isaiah James, that'll be a difference maker. She can run the show and she can score. And she can create her own bucket and get to it. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't want to see Shakira go. But if we're looking at what's best for the team, I can see that. I like that one. Okay. Our next of the question, the Suns' assistant coach. We might need to look at her next year. For sure. They playing for her. For sure. And that's another thing too. From what I understand, Connecticut's coaching staff, their head coach, I think he has another job. So I don't even think that coaching staff is going to Houston. So she might be without a job. We might got to spin the block on that. For sure. All right, Chastity Melvin should be the coach. I gotta look into that. Chastity Melvin. Oh, Chastity Melvin is the Washington Mystics, one of the commentators. We got some options. All right, it's time for Lauren to start. I'm sick of Shakira with her lazy defense and always forcing up shots. And don't worry about tanking. Sydney is doing it the right way. Doing it anyway. Trade Shakira and Amor for Veronica Burton. If we can pull that off, that's cash money. Veronica hasn't had the season that a lot of people expected. But I wouldn't be mad at that trade either. Get her another change of scenery. Okay, we need another big that is 6'10". If we can find a big that's 6'10", we done found a unicorn. For sure. They might mess around and be playing like Wemby out here. Okay, I'm just saying Kentucky Santa Clara is a better shooter than Shakira. Shakira haven't gotten better. Yeah, but we need that. We need that point guard. I think we need a point guard way. Pardon me. Yeah, I think we need a point guard before we draft another center. Unless some crazy reason we further down in the draft. Yeah, this was a rough one to watch from so many vantage points. Whether it's how the team was playing, how the coaches was coaching, how the refs was calling, everything was just like ugh, this whole joint. So yeah, we play again on Sunday, and we are playing. Who are we playing on Sunday? Oh, we play Portland. And the way Portland been playing, it could be a tough one. So we gotta get to it. We gotta figure it out, or we can get embarrassed by an expansion team. That could be bad. That would suck. That's one of those games that I checked off. And even this game, I checked these games off as wins for us. Mm-mm. Okay, crazy fist. I know Juju is coming, and some of the Sun players I could benefit from playing with her. Yeah. UCLA Blue Gold Sergio, thanks for tapping. It's been a while. We need to revamp our roster to have an average height of 6'6". Wow. Austin, keep Sonia, keep Lauren, keep Michaela. Yep, Christy Tolliver is definitely another option that we need to spin the block on when it comes to a coach, for sure. For sure. All right, Shahira. My problem with Shakira's development is somehow she wants to be Elena Deladon or Stewie. No, get on the block. Yeah. Lucy and Cody and Harmon can handle point guard duties. Let's package Austin and Amore in the trade. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, folks, this has been a long, just dreary afternoon. I thought we were going to have some excitement this afternoon, but the Washington Mystics didn't give it to us. Score was 68-57. Our leading scorer was Georgia Amore. Kiki led the team with rebounds with 14. Georgia had 5 assists, but also had 4 turnovers. Connecticut Nelson Ogdota had 12 points, 9 rebounds, and Lacan had 5 assists. Yeah, this wasn't a good game. This wasn't a good game. We expected more, we expected better. Even still, with the loss, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Appreciate y'all for tapping in and sticking with the squad tonight. You know, it wasn't easy. It wasn't good. But we ride for our squad. We might not be happy about the things that we see, but we're gonna ride with our squad 100%. All right, DC Sports proposed trade. Dallas Wings receive Austin, Georgia Amore. We get Maddie Segrist and a first-round pick, unprotected. All right, now, if we are going all out tanking, Yeah, that could be another solid. We're not going. We're not going to benefit from that trade this season, but in the long run, we can. I like that. If we can pull it off, and hold on, you said 2 first rounders. You said a first rounder in 27 and a first rounder in 29. If we can pull it, we pull that trigger. We go ahead and get that. We go ahead and get that. VC's Kurt is in full agreement. I ain't mad at it either. That will be a heck of a pickup. Be like, yo, I love y'all. I love you, Scary, but you got to go. You got to find your way in Dallas. If we could pull that off, for sure. For sure. All right, so let me ask you this though. Would y'all be happy if we did the same trade with Dallas, but instead of one of those first rounders, we end up getting Isaiah James? Let me know. Let me know. All right, pass it through Sports Talk Media. We got to choose, y'all. Either we want to win this year, if we want the best odds for getting the number 1 pick. If we miss the playoffs, we can up our chances of getting the number 1 pick. We have to make sure, in my opinion, we are at least in the top 3 picks, one way or another. If we don't make the playoffs, like you said, we got a better chance to get to that top draft pick. If we do make the playoffs, Chicago has to be thinking it up. But if Chicago is starting to turn the corner based on the game that we saw tonight against Portland, if they turn the corner, we got to lose. Flat out. Because us making the playoffs this year in Chicago, if they start to play well, forces us not to have in the top 3. What the heck? We should have went and got some real ball players in this free agency period, if that was going to be the case. But yeah, I'm with you. We got to make sure we get a top flight draft pick this season, for sure. Or this upcoming draft, for sure. All right, UCLA. It wasn't good, but we definitely ride for our squad, for sure. For sure. Now, you're right. Seagrass can let that thing fire. For sure. And she can rebound a little bit too. Yeah. But then, okay, so Seagrass and Michaela, to me, are the same type of play. But Seagrass is a better shooter. Let me know if that's a fair comp. Let me know what y'all think. All right, the reality is no one is trading for Georgia Amore. Only hope is she's picked up an expansion draft. Now, I was thinking about the expansion draft the other day. It can get ugly for it. I'm not, matter of fact, let me rephrase that. Since we probably won't be able to protect more than 6 players at a time. And we're going to be picking up some good quality players in this upcoming draft. We're going to lose some players. We're going to lose some of our favorite players when these expansion drafts come. I wish, to be honest, that this expansion draft started this season coming instead of having this off season, because that means we're going to be stacking more talent and we're going to be losing talent to this draft. We're going to lose 3 good players, at least. At least. To the upcoming expansion drafts, because you got 3 in a row. You got 1 year, I believe is it Philly? I think Philly's first, then you got Cleveland and Detroit. They have the order mixed up, but y'all know what I'm saying. So it can be, yeah. So you think about it. Off of the squad we have right now, if the expansion draft started this season, right? We most likely are protecting Kiki, Sonia. We can lock those two in, right? Then you got who else we got? Let me get my roster up here. You're gonna have most likely you still gonna protect Shakira, right? You're gonna protect Lauren Betts. You're gonna protect Cody, right? And most likely McKay. Now, and that was this. If the expansion draft was this off season coming, but it's not. It's gonna be Houston, right? So that means we're gonna put at least another one or two, at least two more players on our roster from this next draft coming. At least two. And that means we go upgrade on some positions, right? So that means we're not going to be able to protect everybody. We're going to lose somebody. So, yeah. Maybe making that trade is a move we have to do this season. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to protect Lauren, without a doubt. You got to protect Lauren. You got to protect Cody. You got to protect Kiki. You got to protect so then it get tricky. It get tricky because well, actually, now Michaela is only on is it a 2-year deal or is it a 3-year deal? It is Michaela is on a 2-year deal. So she'll be an unrestricted free agent, right? So we won't have to protect her because she's going to be a free agent. So then we can put that onto somebody else. So that works out. That kind of works out. But yeah, we will have to play some roster gymnastics for real. Start in 2027 for sure. For sure. All right, Robin by the Seas. I know this loss was hard, but this team can play with the best with and beat Minnesota, Dallas, and New York. Tonight, maybe took Connecticut too lightly. Beyond too lightly. It was like, hey, we got this. This Connecticut. Then we got smacked in the mouth. For it. Okay, back to Kurt. He says, sorry, Seagrass is the better player, can rough you up on defense. That is true. That is true. Okay. All right, let's see here. Pass through Sports Talk Media. This is a 2-person draft. Juju and Hannah. Maybe Madison Booker will develop into a franchise player, but that's it. Everyone else is a certified role player. Yeah. Now, I really, really want to see what Madison Booker does without having Roy Harmon on her team. That can be a huge difference maker for how well Madison produces. Yeah, I'm like this. I think it'd be too difficult for the league to get Juju to Washington. Now, Hannah, I would love to see Hannah in a Mystic uniform. Talking about control, chaos, and havoc. Let her loose. Let her loose. She's like the Tasmanian devil out there. Let her loose. Let her tear it up. Get to it. I'd love to see. And she was at a Mystic game early in the season. Yeah. There was a couple people out there that game. Yeah. DC Sports excited for the future. The future is super bright. It's super duper bright. We just gotta do the right things and get the right coach. Get the right point guard. All right. Michaela could go. I'd rather see Cody and Prosper develop. I will say this, that Michaela is actually good for the development of these young players because they get to see and get to connect more easily with how the WNBA is flowing and rolling. But I think that it would be better if we had a better coach. For sure. Okay, yeah. Michaela Williams is a bucket for sure. But I want to see her play with some speed that can get up the court. If not, we still in this same type of offense. But don't get me wrong, Michaela is a bucket. She will cook you up and make you look bad. So if we end up with Michaela, I wouldn't be mad. That's just not who I would want to go after. Like, that's not on the top of my list for sure. But put like this, if the pick was between Madison Booker and Michaela, I probably gotta go with Michaela. Because Madison Booker is tough when she's on. She's not always on. She's not always on. Okay, I'm 50-50 on Booker. I see her as a third option, but 3 to 4 years could change that. And MK12 is a low budget Chelsea Gray. I don't like her conditioning and lack of defensive effort. You know another player that's out there? If she can make better decisions, you got Fuwale out there. Fuwale. Defensive. Well, let me say this. When she locks in, she's a defensive threat. When she's not locked in, yeah. But she a highlighter. For sure. All right. There's an undrafted player on Chicago that's looking really good, Cindy Teller. Who knew? Yeah, she getting to it. But I think that Chicago will do everything they can to make sure she stay in the building. If they don't, they the dumbest team in the league. By far the dumbest team in the league. By far. We know they make questionable decisions that benefit us. But if they let Sydney go, they are the absolute dumbest. By far. Okay, on your way, they need to be a role player. Technically, that's what she is with us. Technically. Unless players are out. Yeah, that's what she is. Pardon me, folks. Pardon me. All right, folks. I'm calling it a night. This has been fun. Going through the comments. Not watching the game. But y'all made it fun. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like button real quick on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This your host, Delano, your trusted voice for Washington Mystic content. Y'all know I always got y'all. For sure. But guess what? I'm out of here. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna be a long day for a brother. I'm out of here.